3 under 5 then this week, starting off at Curbar Edge in the Peak District. So you can take the footpath over there, or you can go along here and across straight to the edge. If you look over there, you can see Baslow Edge up there. So I'm going to walk over here to straight to the edge, I think, and walk along the edge. Oh, it's a beautiful place. If you've never been here before, you should get yourself here as soon as you possibly can, because the view is just amazing. And today it's quite misty, so you might not be able to see as far, but it's still a spectacular view. Welcome to Curbar Edge. We're doing the circular today along this gritstone edge. It's only about 3.5 miles, I believe. There's a good drop up here, but you've got to sometimes you've got to push yourself to the edge a little bit, with caution, of course. Gotta admit, for a lad who's scared of heights, it's not a bad challenge. What a view, that's for sure. There you go, look. Amazing. Right, onwards. So it's so rocky up here because they used to cut the millstones from here, so they'd be based up here and they'd cut the rocks out and then shape them. And around here somewhere there's some of the old blocks that they've left that didn't quite make the grade, or when production shut down. So I think they're mainly down there. There's one. That's an old stone that's not quite made the grade, so they just left it in situ and off they go. It's good to be back out in the sunshine, and it's been a long winter. You'll never get sick of this view, that's for sure. So this gives you a view right over the highest point. There's one for you, Helen. If you are scared of heights but you still want the views, this is definitely the place to come, because as you can see, it's really wide. It's a really wide edge. It's not like you have to go and stand on the edge to see the views. So it's perfect for people that, you know, don't really like getting on the high edges, because they don't have to appreciate the view. And it's perfect place up there if you want to bring a blanket and have a picnic. There's loads of little spots, but I'd wait until summer. It's still a bit boggy up here at the minute. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to nip over to travelsinmyvan.com. There's a great new tool on there called TIMV, obviously the initials of the site, but it's a discovery platform, and you can find places to stay and places to go for walks and hikes and things to do like surfing, paddleboarding, all sorts of things. And you can save that to your home screen and use it like an app. So if you're ever planning a trip out, you can plan it and send it to your friends and they can send it back. It's a great little tool. That's at travelsinmyvan.com. And if you're watching this on my website, pop over and watch the full video on YouTube. It's 60 today. That's the hottest it's been this year so far, no rain. Which is a bonus. I think we're all sick of the rain.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I missed it. That guy there just come cycling down there at an hell of a rate. Came straight off it. I should laugh, but it was funny. I'm always amazed at things like this are forged over thousands of years. You know, the wind and the rain up here has chiselled away at it. It's absolutely fantastic. I'll probably fall over myself now for laughing. I'm quite surprised actually at how clear the path is, considering how much rain we've had. The shape of these rocks is absolutely gorgeous. Here we go, look. Hiya. So what happens is you get like a pebble or get caught in a gap, and when the wind blows it rattles it, and eventually it'll rattle it so much it causes a tiny bowl, and then as the wind round, grit and the stone and sand in there will keep going round and round in circles, caught in a circle in the bowl, and the bowl gets bigger and bigger over the years. It's just one of nature's little quirks, one of nature's little design quirks, I should say. I'll have a little sit down here and get a drink. So I've got 3 edges to do this week. 3 under 5 I'm going to do Stanage, Baslow, and of course I'm doing Curbar today. I'll get them uploaded this weekend, and then the plan is to gradually increase the walking distance as I get out more on the trail. You can probably hear I'm a little bit out of breath, but I've not been out for a long time, and the old legs have been playing up a bit. There's a post about that on my blog called From the Camino to the Peaks. Take a little look at that. There's loads of little blogs out on the website now. I think there's about 30 or so, probably more. There's lots of information on travelsinmyvan.com about walks and hikes and van tips and things to do. It's becoming a great little site, and I think there's 61,000 visits in the last few weeks, so it's getting there. Quite proud of it actually. I built it all myself, and it's something that I've been wanting to do for ages, so now I've got the time. There's nothing better than getting out in the countryside for me. Health wise, it's just a game changer. As you can see, I'll show you this bit here. It's still got a good pathway, but it's a very rocky route, so you just got to be careful with your footing as you're walking down here. Make sure you've got some good boots on or trail shoes if you've not been before. And it's a good family walk, this is, as well. Bring the kids, keep them away from them edges. But yeah, if you come in the summer, there's families walking everywhere. I actually think we're going to keep it straight today, to be fair. I think going into the woods down there is going to be a little bit too boggy. I just spoke to a lady that came up from that way, and she said it was really wet underfoot, and she was caked. Her boots were covered in mud, so I think what we're going to do is walk down there a bit further, have another break, and then make our way back up the main path. The clocks go forward at the end of the month, so we get that hour extra of light, which is always appreciated. And then people will be raring to go in their camper vans this time of year and getting out for some hikes and trails. It really is the season of prepping. Those with the camper vans and caravans will be having a reset on their vans. I'm just doing one myself this weekend. I'll empty all the van out. I've had a couple of repairs done and get it all ready for the summer. Get all my bits and bobs in there that you can have for a multi-day trip, you know. So in the summer, spring and summer, I've got a few places to go this year. I'm going to the Lake District, Cornwall, got Cornwall booked twice. I'll be off to Scotland. I'm off down to Wales to see family and get a few hikes and walks in while I'm down there, as you do. I'm organising a couple of walks as well in the summer. A few people have asked me if I could do that, so I thought, why not? Got a few people from the camper club on the site as well. So big shout out to Tom and Emily from there. Great little club site that I'm a member of on Facebook. It's got about, it's got thousands of members, and it's such a beautiful community. Everybody's helpful, lovely people. So get yourself over there and join in with that on the camper club. There's lots of events throughout the year. You know, if you're a solo van dweller or van user, you don't even have to be a van user, you just have to be into the scene, I suppose. Yeah, join that group. I found they're really friendly. I met up with Tom and Emily yesterday, and we did a little bit of a chit chat about that. I'll post that up soon as well. But there's a lot of people I found. There's a lot of people that live alone and have less friends when they get older, and I find it hard to make new friends. Well, the van community is just, I find it's just brilliant. You know, you meet new people, same interests, lots to talk about. So if you are running solo a lot, get yourself into the camper club group. I'm sure you'll meet some great new friends. Looks like somebody's run up here and gone straight through them rocks. What a day. Absolutely amazing. So I'm going to start heading back now, making our way back towards the car park. We've done about 1.5 miles and a few little more bits in between. You can probably hear it, but the wind's getting up now, so I think there might be a spot of rain on the way, so I think we've timed it perfect today. So if you don't want to walk along the edges, you can always walk this path. It's still very easy to walk on. It's a gritstone path, so it's absolutely fine. So what's your favourite walk then? The longest walk I ever did was the Camino de Santiago across Spain, which is absolutely fantastic. If you ever get the chance in your life to get out there, do it. This is one of my favourite walks, to be honest. Mam Tour is always a favourite in the Great Ridge because that's the first walk I ever did in the peaks. But yeah, let me know in the comments, what's your favourite walk? Where's one that you think I should definitely go on? Right, let's get this walk finished. Stop and have a drink in a minute, I think. Alright, and a little break. Detour to miss that giant puddle. The mud. That's where the cyclist rode into the mud and came off his bike. I shouldn't laugh, but he did hurt himself, and it was funny. He was going at such a pace and all, and then all of a sudden, boom, straight into the mud, and off he came. It's just, I was looking the wrong way because I'm sure that would have been a viral clip. It's not a bad way to spend a Thursday afternoon though, is it? Not bad at all. Not so far now. These flagstones across the peaks are a blessing sometimes. You walk along the Great Ridge and some of the other famous walks in the peaks, and the flagstones are a godsend. It must have took some laying though. I always wonder when I come on these walks what it was like years ago. I mean, probably the same up here, but going down into Sheffield and the Hope Valley and places like that with the industrial works going must have been absolutely amazing. You can imagine looking out from the view across the peaks, that the bit of smoke rising from the chimneys and the factories would be going and the steam rising. Must have been a sight to behold. Simpler times, eh? Then again, I wouldn't be doing this, would I? I mean, this is a beautiful thing really you can do. You can get out and walk and video it and get people to watch it that wouldn't normally be able to see this sort of stuff. It's just like me a couple of years back, couldn't walk, couldn't get out of the house, and it nearly destroyed me. But you know, I watched the likes of Paul Mesner for the camping, and I watched Sam Cully for the hiking, and I watched the Roman Radfords for the motorhome stuff, and Van Tails. Yeah, just all sorts of inspirational stuff that keep you going. Yeah, those sort of people, hopefully they realise that, you know, some people are in dark places, or some people are in good places but just can't get out of the house, and they watch their YouTube channels, and you know, they're actually absolutely a godsend for people that are stuck in the house. Oh, not a bad walk, a little bit taxing in the middle, but there's only one way to get back on the trails, and that's to get back on the trails. So we get there in the end, eh? There's no rush. You're not trying to race anybody. Just take it at your own pace. Stop when you want. Have a drink when you want. You know, it's definitely about you and about what you get from hiking. Some days I'll just drive up, sit on a bench, take in the view. I've walked thousands of miles over the years. I've walked hundreds of miles in weeks and months, and sometimes I just do a little 1 or 2 miler. But like today, it's only 3 miles, but it took it out of me. But you can't get to 10 miles until you've been to 3 miles, can you? So, anyway, that's been Curbar Edge in the peaks. Get yourself over to travelsinmyvan.com. Check out the Tim Discovery platform. Find lots of places to go, things to do, hikes and walks and trails and all sorts of things. And I'll see you on the next one. Happy trails, people. Keep smiling.